Hello, this is the second episode of the Casual Philosophy series. Sorry for the bad handwriting. I'll just read them aloud, I guess. Today we're just gonna do good and evil. It is the topic that was debated a lot in the ancient philosophy and in the mid philosophy and even to this day. Because, well, good and evil has no boundaries. So, to get on with this video, we need to understand the definition of good and evil, probably. First, there's a lot of definition in good and evil, and even the morals. But I chose the definition that is most fit for this video. So for the good, it is that which is morally right. For the evil, it is profoundly immoral and wicked. For the moral, concerned with the principles of right and wrong behavior and the goodness of the badness of human character. So you probably understood the good and evil, but some of you might be wondering, what the heck is this moral saying? So basically, it means um, it is a a thing about a goodness and the badness of the human character and the behavior about it. Uh, yeah, it's kind of hard to explain moral to people. But the important thing is not the definition though, because definition gets you nowhere. You saw that. So we're just gonna actually talk about how some of the philosophers thought of the good and evil, and how I think about it, and and then you can write your comments how you think about it. Uh, First of all, I'm not gonna talk about specific philosophers yet. Some actually thinks that good and evil is like same all throughout the history, like not exactly same, but like similar. Such as like if you kill somebody, it is always evil all throughout the history. Some people think it changes. Obviously, most of the people is between these. Like some is same, some is changed. Like that's what most people think, but some things is all changed. Like if you grow up in a society where killing is valued and helping others is punished, would you still help others? Or would it be even good to help others? It is kind of hard question to answer. Like you watching this video might just say, "Oh, it's obviously good to help others," but that's because you lived in this world where helping others is valued and killing is punished. So if it's different, we don't know what will happen because it just never happened. So some people think that there is no good and evil in this world. There's just like there's a lot of way to say it, strong or weak, better or worse, winner or loser or stuff like that. Yeah, I wrote a quote about it in the Discord about the Ron game. I said in the Ron there is no good and evil, blah blah blah. But this not for this video. So really, let's just get to the specific philosopher. So I want to start with the Niccolo Machiavelli. I don't know how to spell his first name. Sorry. It's something like that. Machiavelli. Yes, something like this. Machiavelli was actually pretty interesting philosopher. Let me phrase it that way. He thought that lying was actually the good way to get into the power. Um, yes, so it can be used in real life too. So let me give you an example. If you actually put a lying, like a thumbnail, like a thumbnail that lies about the video to lure people in, you'll get more views. And in the news, rather than just doing normal newses, you could just do like scandal newses and stuff like that, and more people will watch. Yeah, and this is kind of like how modern day in real life is like based on Machiavelli's philosophy. Because Machiavelli's philosophy includes a lot about um, ruling over others with fear and tricking others and being deceitful. He also talked about fox and a lion. You should sometimes be fox to be sneaky and sometimes be lion to be feared. Well, he is one of the most famous strategist and a philosopher in the world. And yeah, enough about Machiavelli. We can talk about Machiavelli later. Machiavelli's interesting, but I don't really like him because he's like he wants the world to burn in flames. No, I'm joking. Okay, so next to Machiavelli, I think we should talk about Kant. Obviously, because whenever there's a Machiavelli, there's always a Kant. Kant is I'm not sure about the good and evil part. Kant just said that uh being truthful is always moral. I mean, like always good. That is what Kant said. But then, if you can think, if you have a brain, then you can simulate that sometimes that lying can get your friend killed or your family killed. Like when your friend is a rebel list and then the government officer come to your house when your friend is inside your room hiding, if you say truthfully, your friend will die. So Kant actually gave a loophole for this problem. Basically, Kant said you should point out the truth, but not the full truth. Like just say I saw him in front of this house because you actually did. How can he come into your house if you didn't see him in front of your house? And then the person will probably ask you where did they go. Well then, well that's a rip. But maybe they'll just you can just say I don't know where he went. It's not really a lying, I guess. Yeah, Kant actually thought up that theory to not lie, but while not get your friend killed. So after the Kant, we ran out of philosopher because basically I forgot all the philosopher. I'll have to study philosophers again, like history philosophy. So I think like it's my opinion now. I think the good and evil exist. However, it is not set. Like you cannot say killing is evil or helping other is good. It changes through time. Like it's like I think killing Hitler was good. Like honestly, some people say killing human is bad, but I think killing Hitler was good. So it changes through situations. Even helping other is not always good. Like if you help Hitler, then well, yeah, you can see where it's going. Also, moral changes. I think moral changes every era, and nothing ever stays the same. That is my opinion. So write in the comments that what you think about good and evil, and give me more philosophers that I can talk about in the good and evil section. I'll probably make the second video if you do. Yeah, please enjoy this video. I'm actually gonna use some edit features in this series from the fourth or fifth video after I get hang of it of how to do this philosophy series. It's my second video, so I don't really know. Please subscribe and press like. See ya!